Alright guys, welcome back to Magnet Demon. It's not a magnet fishing one today, or a litter picking. Well, it's kind of like a litter picking and another one. But if you might have a guess what we're doing. And then if you give us a couple of seconds, we'll show you what we are doing. Well, there we are, look guys. As I was saying about what we was doing, we are geocaching.
So we go to all these locations on the maps. Sometimes you find stuff and you write your name in a bit of paper, put it back for the next person to find it. It's just a pretty little cool game that people are playing.
And it's quite a fun little hobby actually, to be honest, because I have been doing it for a little while myself. We have found one already, but obviously I'm not showing you where it is, because obviously it will ruin it for other people. We have been looking high and low. We have looked over there, and just behind this board here there's like another post just a bit like that one down there, like a little car parking bit on it. So yeah, as I was saying, you might have already seen him in the video when I showed you his phone and that, but it is Drag the Mag. Nice. So if you like to go over to his videos on his YouTube, check his videos out, tell him what you think of it. He's pretty much got the same sort of video as I have, but obviously we're trying to do it so it's different, so it's not exactly the same video as what mine is. So yeah, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Well, there we go, found the second one. Thanks to Vinny's eagle eye for that one, because I couldn't even spot that one myself. And basically pretty much I was literally stood right next to it. But yeah, so we found that one, signed it, put it back, and now we're going to go on to the third one. Well, there we go, we're on a third one. It's around the area where we are just here. So we're going to have a look for it, and yeah, well, there we go. The third one has been found, which is a little tiny little thing like this, very small, but yeah. At the moment it needs a new logbook in it. Well, there we go, the fourth. Yep, the fourth one. It has been found. We have signed it, and basically put it back in its little tube and put it back where it was. There you go. So now we are on to our fifth one, if I'm right, fourth or the fifth. It's one of them two. So we are heading down to a fourth or the fifth one. I'm not sure because I've lost count. Yeah, so we're just finding that one now. We're just going to head down to it, and it's a nice little area to walk down actually. Yeah, so like you've got all your little prickly bushes and everything. Your bowling alley just there, look guys. So yeah, we're just heading down to the bottom there, and then we're basically going to be heading down there, go and find that one, and then I'll let you know when we found it. Well, there we go, the sixth one, if I'm right, fifth or sixth, I'm not sure, but there we go, it has now been found. Couldn't sign it because the logbook is quite small, so we've had to pass on signing it, but we'll still log it to say that we found it, and then we'll pop it back in its place, and yeah. Well, there we go. It took us a little while, but we did find it in the end. But yeah, we did find it in the end though. Yes, and by the way guys, that's not real, it's a mannequin with a mask on. But yeah, we did find it in the end. It took us a little while, but we got there in the end with it. We are on our down to our next location to try and find the next one. Well, there we go. So that's the eighth one. We found it, well, to be honest, actually Vinny found it. It's another one that I struggled to find before, many years back when I tried to find it myself. So what we're going to do now is going to have a little break, have a quick cigarette and whatnot, have a drink and that, and then we're going to get off onto the next one. Well, there we go. We're on our next location. We've got the fire station just across there. Just down there is where the geocache is somewhere. So I'm going to get it back up on the map, and then have a look, and I'll let you know when we find it. Well, as I'd say, for the hint for it was it would drive you up the wall with frustration. It did. Because in the end, we found it, but it turned out to be in the end that the logbook's not in it. The lid's not to it. So there was just like a bolt in the wall, which I can just get hold of and just like pull out. I'm not going to actually show you whereabouts it is, but I'll show you the bolt itself, which that was inside it. So I pulled it out and I thought, oh, it's only just like a random little bolt in the wall. But yeah, I shined my torch inside it, and then it turned out to be as though the logbook was meant to be in it, but it weren't. Well, Vinny and that's still with me. We're going to do these last two that we are heading up to now. And then as soon as we've done these two, because as you can tell, it's getting quite late now. So after these two, we're going to call it after these two. Well, as I'd say on this last one, we've had to call defeat on it because we have searched high and low everywhere. We've looked at the comments and tells us what it says in there, but no, we've had no luck at all. So we are packing it up now, so we're going to give it a bit of a break this time now. So we're packing up, we're going to go home because we ain't got much battery life left on our phones. We've only got probably about 10% on our phones now. But yeah, so it's a goodbye from Drag the Mag.
Guys.
And go and check out his videos on his YouTube and tell him what you think of his videos. Yeah, and I'll catch you on another one. And I'll catch you later, guys.